Hello everyone, this is General Oda and welcome back to our Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. So here we have another rebel army, and I think last time we left off with us defending one of the settlements.
Ready for battle!
Now let's see who we're at war with before we move out our armies. So we're still at war with these dudes. And it looks like might be a good idea to now
battle.
march.
Commander, waiting for more orders.
It looks like we can hit them now, however, it's already under siege by the wild ones, which is the Budini. And they have some very interesting shields. It's very square. In fact, it looks like a placemat. Alright, so we can't attack them quite yet because they're under siege.
Orders.
So let's see if we can march this army
Ready
out.
for battle. You have further orders?
And this army is fully equipped. Not too many men are still recovering from combat, so this guy has a lot of zeal. So let's continue that trend of zealiness if we can find it. Alright, so make him a warrior, and now he can continue to be very zealous. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the turn here, even though there are guys over here. Oh wait, actually, let's oh, it looks like we can actually attack, so alright, let's just end our turn here. Alright, so it looks like we have a battle here with a rebel army attacking one of my garrisoned armies. So it looks like we might have a chance here, so let's fight it on the battlefield. Now we have one town watch, a group of plebs, and some skirmishers. And we also have walls, I think, against an army of slingers. I think these are noble cavalry and some other spearmen-like troops. So there are, oh nice, so there are walls, very small walls, but useful nonetheless. We don't know where they're coming from, unfortunately. I don't think. Usually you can kind of see it, but doesn't seem like this is one of those times. Alright, so I'm gonna move my... Whoa, what happened? I moved my guys here and half of them disappeared. Alright, that's bizarre. So you can still see them. Or what's left of them. Alright, okay. That's very bizarre, but I guess it's gonna happen. It is still patch 1. Actually, no, this is patch 1.5. Alright, so I'm gonna start the battle. Hopefully they're right here in the front. If they're not, then well, we're screwed.
We hold these walls today because that is the task the gods have given us. It is a noble task. We will make our gods proud that their people have such sons as us.
So the general was giving out a speech about how awesome they are. And no, they are coming from the other direction. Well, we probably won't make it by the time they get there, so unfortunately for us, these very brightly colored dressed folks will be taking over very soon. I think we would have lost our advantage on the walls. We have one victory point, capture point here. Oh, and we got a ton of cabbages here. Alright, so we gotta defend these cabbages from the barbarian horde. Alright, so they're not all cabbages, however most of them are, so let's leave it at that. Alright, so let's see if we can get in here before they get there. So they're burning the gate now. Got our plebs here in the back. So what's great is that they can't actually scale the walls like in Shogun 2 Total War, because there's literally no opening for you to climb up. And so there's now 32% fire damage, 0% gate damage, and these men are just holding up shields to deflect any and all arrows. So they already lost about 16 men, or 16 slingers. These are Levy Freemen. So there should be another spearman-like group of guys somewhere. So 12% damage, 15% damage. So it's skyrocketing up now. Now where are my levies? Alright, they're far away. So these guys will need to basically defend this choke point, and the moment they lose this choke point, it's pretty much over. Alright, so we got our levies in position, and their range.
Our gates are utterly destroyed.
Looks like these guys are out of range. So unfortunately we lost our great advantage of actually having walls. So I'm gonna enable quick reload so we can kill as many as we can.
Ready and waiting. At speed.
Alright. Got the men with shields in the front. Now we're gonna charge. For glory. For glory. And then we're gonna support them with plebs in the back. Now we're gonna press our advantage. We're gonna try to get rid of all of these slingers before they come in. Or actually, we're gonna go for the freemen. Oh no, 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 what are you guys doing? This is terrible. Alright, so these guys look like they're winning. Just a little bit. Now their cavalry. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, they're routing. So one of the big things I really disliked about these games is when they rout in the wrong direction. They run towards the enemy. It doesn't make any sense why that's the case. Alright, so I think I see some men cheering. Alright, so there's a duel here. Oh, no, wait, the other guy ran away. Alright, so victory, everyone's cheering. Or just the plebs. Now we need to support our auxiliary men. So we're gonna charge with our plebs. Sink in like water. So we managed to shatter their attacking force. The levies are now just tossing out spears or javelins, and we managed to narrowly succeed in winning that battle. I think the only reason why we won is because we had town watch and levies. The plebs probably would have gotten destroyed by the cavalry when they charged through the gates, but luckily for us we managed to win. Alright, so we have successfully captured 54 men, and we are going to execute. And then now it's actually back to our turn. Alright, so I believe we just finished searching technology. So now we get more tax money, so now we're at 8,100. Wait, yes, 8,100.
Commander.
Alright, so where were we attacked previously? Another rebel army out in front. let's upgrade this to a Roman town and make this a brick kiln, and these guys will honor Jupiter so that they have more garrisoned or better garrison troops. Alright, so it looks like there is a slave rebellion here led by Beorix? I'm not sure. Anyways, Ganua is in trouble. There is a slave revolt, but they should have enough troops to defend against that. Alright, so Batavium is relatively enemy free. Ooh, and looks like we have an aqueducts fully built. Now let's see. What can we do? Should we do water tank or latrines? I'm thinking latrines. We want Rome to grow, and for Rome growing, I think it will affect everyone in Italy in a positive way, hopefully. Alright, so Istros is here, and we got another slave rebellion here. Now it's weird that we have so many slaves, because we mostly just execute anything we capture.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, so we're gonna
Ready for battle.
either wage war with these dudes, or we're just gonna wait a little bit. So we're losing men here. I'm gonna fortify my position
Get the fortifications ready.
in the event that they
Ready for
launch a
orders.
surprise attack, and then we will attack
None will escape.
this garrison. We will continue our siege,
Laying siege to the settlement.
and while we lay siege, we will hire. Oh wait, we're actually full up on guys in that army. So there's another rebel army here. Byzantia already has a decent garrisoned army, and this army will, the 3rd Legion needs to actually do something. So
We hunger for
looks
battle.
like there are guys
To
that we can
battle.
pursue. Alright, so there isn't too much we can do at this point, so we will end our turn here. Oh, wait. Still need to assign a character,
At your service.
this spy, something. So we'll just give her zeal and end our turn. Alright, so welcome back, and now we have a siege defense. So we will fight this battle on the battlefield. And this will probably be the last battle before this video ends, just because I'm trying to keep them about under 20 minutes so that I can actually upload them without them having too much trouble getting corrupted and whatnot. Nope, so it's also raining in this battle. It's actually very nice. The rain looks really, really good. Oh, and there's thunder. So it doesn't look like there are walls in this one, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to find a way to choke them out, and it looks like this is the perfect place. They've already put us in a spot where we have to defend what looks to be the bathroom area or something.
General.
Alright, so we got our legions here. I'm gonna keep them in the back for now. And there are some walls here that we can use to our advantage.
Spears ready.
So we are going to
Orders.
start forming up our defensive lines. So there's 2 defensive lines there. And we got another town watch here that we can place here. Going to use our plebs to support. And since... Alright, so let's just start the battle and then we can continue to do our thing.
Our honored forefathers paid in blood for their glory, and today we have the chance to do the same. Allow no enemy within our defenses. Stand firm and never retreat. All will be well.
So there is a pre-war speech during the deployment, well, basically during the battle phase, right before, right after you deploy. It's actually pretty cool. It's a little better than having a cinematic that goes, "Hey, everyone cheers," and the guy talks while you can't, while, you know, basically you have to wait for a cutscene to end before you can do any deployments. But having it while you're actually playing the game, this is a little better because then you don't have to wait. Alright, so I'm just gonna basically wait for them to come towards us. Now I don't think there is an exposed area, with the exception of here. However, I'm not sure if they can actually get in. I mean, this is a pretty big house. Well, let's assume that they can. So we're gonna leave our plebs there. Our legionaries are just chilling.
At the double.
And we're going to reform our lines so that's one straight line. Alright, so it looks like these guys are up. Nope, they're back in formation. So let's see, what will they do? Will they go to the left? I mean, will they go straight down, or will they go right?
Roma!
Alright, this is the moment of truth. There's a lot of detail on their shields, which basically makes these guys look a little bit more unique in the game. So like Shogun 2, everyone was very uniform. Everyone pretty much looked, had like the same armor and everything. It's a very uniformed army. These guys, well, not so much. They, you know, they have character. The Roman army also has character because, you know, their shields aren't exactly all the same color. They aren't exactly the same thing either. Alright, so don't know if they know we're there, so we are going to engage their slingers. Now, I was going to throw my levies out, but then it looks like they're already coming in with their scout cavalry, so definitely not going to do that. Alright, so don't know what these levies are doing, but they aren't doing anything smart at the moment. Alright, so got some blood-sworn men with blood-sworniness, no idea.
Our general is under attack.
Alright, so going to send my men in to assist. Legionnaires will have to begin using their whips, although they look like they've been overrun. I don't really know what's going on at this point. Everyone just seems to be running around. This is very bizarre.
The men are wavering.
Alright, so these guys are doing something very strange. Alright, so we're going to assist the rest of our men.
The enemy general is dead.
So levies are in combat. just a lot going on. Everyone looks kind of the same. It's very hard to tell who's who. We already lost a town watch.
The men are wavering.
So our skirmishers are still skirmishing, which is great. Town watch is in even combat. So these guys are completely naked, so we're gonna try to javelin them to death. Alright, so we got some plebs, some bloodsworn men engaged with my levies. So it's good that they're luring them away.
Alright, so
Now we're going to try and press our advantage
our enemy have
and
lost a victory point.
continue pushing their, I guess, men that are moving but not quite withdrawing. So not running away, they're just being very weird. The AI is being very bizarre.
Our men
These guys
flee the
are
field of
starting to
battle.
get tired as well.
This is a shameful display.
Alright, so we just gotta make sure we don't leave our victory control point unguarded, or, you know, getting it taken over would be bad. So it looks like that's what these guys were planning all along. They were trying to lure us away. So these levies are getting slaughtered. So I'm
Men are
gonna
wavering.
have them run away, see if they can well, basically not engage in melee combat. These guys are also in melee combat, which is bad. Alright, so these guys have gone into my control point thinking they could stealth and steal. These guys are very tired, it looks like. It's very hard to tell. So yes, they are exhausted. You can see with their red legs. Their legs are red.
The men are wavering.
Alright, so we'll try to get them back in there. Now, the levies have managed to destroy the Germanic slingers, and now they're just throwing their javelins against these unsuspecting club levy men who are now routing. Alright, so these guys were exhausted, and now they're still exhausted, but they're running a little. Before they were just walking. Alright, so I know there's going to be men coming in the back through here. So we're going to rest our men until we can, until they show up. So these guys aren't as tired. They're active but not tired. These guys, wow, these guys are still fresh. That's very surprising. I think these guys were exhausted because we used the whip, and it causes extreme fatigue. But it gives us melee attack, weapon damage, and fatigue resistance, so maybe not. Alright, so I'm going to use the whip again, and engage our bloodsworn youths. And it looks like they're about to lose. So even during combat, they cheer. Like there's literally people in front of them, and this guy's just cheering. Alright, and that's the end of that battle. So we managed to kill about 1,200 of their guys, and we did lose about half of our army doing so. But granted that, you know, our plebs did their jobs, and the legionnaire was able to sustain most of their numbers. So since these awful captives or slaves decided to revolt, we're just going to slaughter them. Oh wait, that was actually the Suibe attacking. Alright, so now we're just waiting for them to progress.